So it's only fitting we do the AL. So yeah, let's get straight into it. First game we'll be talking about is Sunday Night Baseball, which was the Astros and Rangers, the Battle of Texas rematch of the ALCS. So always going to be an exciting game when these two teams meet. Kind of non-eventful though. In the top of the third, we would have Yordan Alvarez hitting a 3-run home run to score Jake Myers and Jose Altuve. A really great shot by him. In the bottom of the ninth, we'd have Justin Faust, who had just got called up, hit an RBI single to score Adolis Garcia, but that would be it. Obviously, not that high scoring, and also, these two teams, they got both these runs in one event. It wasn't like the Astros had some great inning and scored 3 runs. They got it in one swing of the bat by Yordan, so kind of a non-eventful game here, even for these two teams. So kind of disappointing, but hey, Yordan home runs are amazing, so really all you can ask for. Dane Dunning went 6 2/3, giving up only 4 hits, 3 earned runs, 7 strikeouts and a home run. So except for that one bad pitch to Yordan, really he was fine. But Yordan's so good that I'm really not going to count that against Dane Dunning. So yeah, not amazing, but could have been worse, especially against an Astros lineup of this caliber. So not going to complain too much. Ronil Blanco went 6 innings, giving up only 1 hit and no 1 runs. I mean, this guy is just incredible. Like, I don't know what to say about this guy. I mean, Ronil Blanco just threw a no-hitter in his first career start. In his one of his first career starts, his first start of this year. And then in his second start of this year, he got 6 innings and only gave 1 hit. I mean, it's just incredible what this guy's doing right now, and I don't know what happened with him. So I don't know how he's doing this, really. So, yeah, it's a really great job by him. And just a really fantastic job to fill in for all the Astros injuries that have happened, and be really, really good. So I mean, yeah, just incredible. So he gave up 44 outs before he got a hit this season, which was incredible. So I mean, some other stats about this here. Ronil Blanco's streak of 44 consecutive outs before allowing a hit is the longest streak to begin a season by any pitcher since 1893. Just incredible. I don't know what to say about that. Yeah, I mean, that's from Sarah Langs. If you want to go check out her Twitter, it's one of the best in baseball social media. So, yeah, just an incredible start to this season by Ronil Blanco. Came out of nowhere. And with all the pitching injuries the Astros have had, they needed a guy like this. And I'm sure Astros fans are very happy about what he's been doing so far. So, yeah. Next game we'll be talking about is going to be Blue Jays-Yankees. A good matchup here, 2 divisional teams, 2 very good teams that are looking to kind of get a win here. That's important. The Orioles haven't the best record, and the Yankees have a offense that kind of falling off a little bit after the first few odd games. So we'll see what happens here. In the top of the third, we had Alejandro Kirk walking with the bases loaded to score George Springer. So nice job by Kirk to have good discipline there and scoring a run while the bases were loaded, even though he didn't get a hit. After that, Anthony Rizzo would walk with the bases loaded himself to make it 1-1. Then Giancarlo Stanton with the big blow, Big G with the grand slam. Juan Soto, Aaron Judge, and Anthony Rizzo were all on base. So a great job by the Yankees here to capitalize with the bases loaded. I mean, a great job by Stanton to hit a grand slam. I mean, there's been constant questions about Stanton's long-term future with the Yankees here. Not only this year, but last year and the year before that as well. So a nice job by him to show who he still is, show that he is still such a great player. And yeah, if I was a Yankees fan, I'd be encouraged about his season so far and encouraged about what he has been doing. In the top of the 5th, Bo Bichette hit a RBI double to make it 5-2. Then Vladimir Guerrero Jr. would ground out in a forced out to make it 5-3. So they were trying to come back a little bit. Then in the bottom of the 6th, a wild pitch by pitcher Trevor Richards would score Anthony Volpe, making it 6-3. Oswaldo Cabrera hit a RBI single to score Volpe to make it 7-3, and Juan Soto would hit a sacrifice fly to make it 8-3, which the game would end at. So nice win by the Yankees, 8-3 here. Great job by them. So yeah, if you're a Yankees fan, really all you can ask for. And nice win by the team here against their divisional rival. Bowden Francis was the opener for the Blue Jays, who was pretty awful, giving up 5 earned runs in 3 innings. Yeah, it was really bad. I mean, obviously that grand slam to Stanton was the bulk of it, so not really what you want, especially if you're a Blue Jays fan. So yeah, definitely looking for him to improve as the season goes on. For the Yankees, they had Luis Gil going. He went 4 1/3, giving up 2 earned runs, 4 walks, and 8 strikeouts. Not great, but not horrible by any stretch of the imagination as well. The 4 walks, something you need to live without, but I mean, he doubled that with the strikeouts with 8. So his stuff is just so incredible, and that's why he won the 5-starter role. But the fact is, if he can't control his walks, I don't know how long he's going to be out there. I mean, yes, your stuff is incredible, but a lot of people have incredible stuff, and a lot of people can't control that stuff, and they're not pitching for a reason. So Heel definitely is a very good pitcher and a guy I'm looking forward to watching as the season goes on, but he needs to control his stuff, and he needs to be better right now. Still was good, though. I don't want to just dog on the guy here, so yeah. Next game we are going to be talking about is A's Tigers. For this game, we had a scoring opening up in the top of the first with a Zach Gelof triple to open the scoring up, scoring Abraham Toro, making a 1-0 Oakland. After that, J.J. Bleday would hit a RBI single to score Zach Gelof to make it 2-0 Oakland in the top of the first. Nice job bouncing on Jack Flaherty in the top of the game. Zach Gelof would then hit a 3-run home run to make it 5-0 A's. So a great job by Gelof. I mean, A's fans don't really have anything to be excited about right now and nowadays. So having a guy like Gelof perform really well and maybe even potentially be a long-term part of this A's core, I think will be a great sign and something that would be great. So yeah, if you're an A's fan, you got to be happy about what's going on right now. And yeah, I'd definitely be watching Gelof's future with the A's and seeing what does happen with him. So yeah. In the top of the 6th, Abraham Toro would add on to the A's scoring barrage. Never thought I'd say A's scoring barrage in 2024, but here we are with a RBI single himself to score Ryan Noda. Riley Green would try to get some of the runs back with a solo home run, but Seth Brown would then hit an RBI single in the top of the 9th, and it would be no match as the A's would end up beating the Tigers 7-1. So a great job of the A's offense here. Really, really strong outing. So yeah, if I was an A's fan, I'd be super excited about what just happened, and really excited about just the offense and how it's performing. You really want this to keep going. Jack Flaherty was bad with the Tigers here, going 6 innings, giving up 6 earned runs, 5 strikeouts, which is nice, but a home run. So not great by Flaherty, especially against an offense like the A's. Needs to be better, and I think should be better for the Tigers going forward. Wasn't a huge fan of that signing, but I also didn't think it was awful. So we'll definitely be watching that as the season goes on and seeing what does happen with the Flaherty situation out there in Motown. Joe Boyle won for the A's, one of their better pitchers. 5 innings pitched, no earned runs. So great job by him. Started the season off rough, but an outing like this could get him back on track and could get him back in the way we all think he can be. So yeah, good job by Boyle to keep going there and perform really well. Next game we are talking about is going to be not Mariners Royals, sorry. Is going to be White Sox Royals, so a divisional matchup here of one okay team and one really bad team. In the top of the 4th, the White Sox would open up the scoring, making it 1-0 with a Dominic Fletcher RBI double, and then a Brendan Schumacher sacrifice fly also in the top of the 4th. Top of the 5th now, Andrew Benintendi would hit a RBI single against his former team to make it 3-0. So nice job by the White Sox offense to get out in front early here. Maybe they sensed some blood in the water and wanted to attack it. Unfortunately, it would not stick as Hunter Renfroe would then hit a 2-run home run to make it 3-2 in the bottom of the 5th. So they'd come back a little bit. MJ Melendez would homer for a 2-run shot to make it 4-3 Kansas City to get the Kansas City the first lead of the game. And then Kyle Isbell would reach on a missed catch error. You don't see those much by pitcher Dominic Leone to score and make it 5-3 Royals, where the score would end up staying for the entire game. So, the Royals are going to Royal at some point. I mean, the White Sox are going to White Sox at some point, and that is what ended up happening. So, good win by the Royals, though, nonetheless. For the White Sox, they had Garrett Crochet going. Their ace, five innings pitched, 2 earned runs, 5 strikeouts, no walks. No walks really is the really important thing for Crochet. I think going forward, his how good he is as a starter is going to rely on his control. And if he can continue keeping his control intact like this, I think he could be a really good pitcher for the White Sox. And, looking forward to seeing how his season does go on with Chicago here. For Kansas City, they had Alec Marsh going. He went 4 2/3 innings, giving up 3 earned runs. Read that wrong. Only 8 hits as well, which is not great. 1 walk, only 3 strikeouts. So not the best start, but it's 4 2/3. He's kind of a depth guy, so not going to be too matter an Alec Marsh start like that for the Royals. So yeah, definitely want him to perform better though as the season does go on. So that is what you are hoping. Next, we are going to be talking about the next game on the agenda is going to be Rays Rockies. So let's get straight into that. With the Rays here, we have starting the game off with a Austin Shenton RBI double to make it 1-0 Tampa. Then a Jose Siri RBI single to make it 2-0. Isaac Paredes would then hit a RBI single himself to make it 3-0. In the bottom of the 8th, the Rockies would try to come back with a RBI single by Elias Diaz, making it 3-1. Then a Brenton Doyle RBI single in the bottom of the 9th to make it 3-2. But the Rockies would not score after that, ending the game off with a win for the Rays, make it a 3-2. So for the Rockies, they had Dakota Hudson on the mound. He went 6 innings, giving up 3 earned runs, 7 hits though. So an okay start by him. A nice start to the season by him though. So, if I'm a Rockies fan, I'd be really excited about his season so far and what is happening with him. So, definitely a good start to the season so far for him. And I'd definitely be enthused with that. Next, we have Ryan Pepio. He went 6 innings, giving up no earned runs, only 3 hits and 11 strikeouts. A really awesome start by him. I was very high on him after he came over from the Glasnow trade from the Dodgers. I think it was a great job by the Rays to acquire him and giving up 6 innings. Going 6 innings, and yes, while it was against a team like that in the Rockies, it's still a good start, and it still is a good outing, so nothing to really be mad about there, and a great start by him. Next game we'll be talking about is going to be the Angels and Red Sox. Top of the 3rd here, you had David Hamilton hitting his first home run of the season, making it 1-0 Red Sox. Rafael Devers would then follow up with a home run of himself, and then so would Tyler O'Neill, his 5th one of the season. I don't know how he's doing that good, but he is. So great job for Tyler O'Neill to make a 3-0 Red Sox in the top of the 3rd. So great inning by them. Masataka Yoshida would then hit an RBI single to make it 4-0, and Reese McGuire would hit a 3-run home run to make it 7-0. I mean, a great ambush by the Red Sox bats in the start of this game. Top of the 8th, McGuire would hit another RBI, hitting an RBI ground out to make it 8-0 Boston. Mike Trout would then hit a home run himself, his 4th of the season, to make it 8-1. And Emmanuel Valdez would walk to score Jarren Duran to make it 9-1 Boston. Sedano Rafaela would hit an RBI single, as would Reese McGuire again. So a great game by Reese McGuire to make it 12-1 Boston. And a wild pitch by Chase Anderson in the bottom of the 9th would make it 12-2 Boston, but the Angels would not score after that. So a really strong outing by the Red Sox and their bats. And just a great job overall. So, I'd be excited if I was a Red Sox fan with how they did perform. For the pitching here, we did have the Angels going with Chase Soslet to start the game. 5 innings pitched, only 3 earned runs, so got out before the kind of barrage happened of the bullpen, which would mainly be Jose Suarez's fault. But, not a horrible start by Soslet, but you definitely want it to be better as the season does go on. Red Sox, they had Tanner Houck going, 6 innings pitched, no 1 run, so I don't think the Angels' offense is that bad, so I think an outing like this against them is really strong, and I'm excited to see what the Red Sox do next. So, a really great start to the season by them. I mean, they're 7-3 right now. No one expected that, I'd say, so just a great job by them. So, that is our second segment of the show, talking about the AL games and recapping them. So, we go into our third segment, which is talking about the new influx of pitcher injuries, just my personal thoughts on them, why they could be happening, if there's a solution or not, and yeah, we'll be going to that, and we'll see you after the break. So thanks, and bye.
Looking for your daily fix of sports talk without having to